Alright everyone, welcome back to Bingothon Winter 2024. As you can see, we have reached the $1,000 mark, but that doesn't mean we have to stop now. We still have a full day to go of bingo and everything, and we can definitely make more in donations. So make sure to keep on donating. Type in !donate in chat. And of course, there's also the link below the stream. Additionally, I would really like to thank our sponsor here, Delfino Costume, because they're providing a controller of your choice as a prize during this marathon. And if you want more, Delfino Customs also offers like modded 3DS systems and all other stuff regarding video games and consoles and stuff. So yeah, make sure to check them out at delfinocustoms.com. Having said that, we're now happy to throw it over to Rexy and Rob here. Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
I'm trying my best not to laugh, especially considering I've seen the highlights of the Lethal Company run from summer, and we've yet to see Rob lose his mind yet, if it wasn't from the cruise boosting already.
Yes.
I will lose my mind during this probably. Welcome to Crash, Generic Bingo, and Sane Trilogy Edition. If you happened to catch the Bingothon last summer, you might have seen that I did a sort of similar Generic Bingo format with the original style. But this is the remakes of the Crash Trilogy, and Rexy and I are going to be going head-to-head Lockout style to see who can get to 13 goals first. So if you don't know Lockout, if I get a goal, Rexy cannot mark it off, and if Rexy gets a goal, I can. The tricky part is there are 3 different games we can be playing, and we have no idea who's starting in what games. So maybe we both start in the same game, maybe we both start in different games. Who knows what's going to happen? We'll know once we start marking some goals. The only other thing I'll say is occasionally during the run, either myself or Rexy will ask the other to deafen, so that we can give you the inside scoop about what we're really doing without telling our competitors what is going. I do not have chat up. I don't know if Rexy does.
I only have the bingo sync window up.
Alright, so we do not have chat up, so feel free to talk freely about whatever it is we're doing. If you have a question, it can be relayed, I guess, to us via Flow on Vika. But, Rexy, did I leave anything out, or do you think we're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, and I have indeed got 2 things on my site, the bingo sync board and the different button on Discord, so...
I have multiple things up. Most of them are cheat sheet items.
And probably a Do It For Her Simpsons meme, but with a whole lot of trains on it.
Alright, before I dwell on that fact, let's get going. By the way, I still do not know what game I'm starting with. I don't know about you. I'm literally just shuffling and wrestling. So, I'm ready to go if you are.
You as well.
Alrighty then. Rexy, you want to do a countdown for us?
Alright then, so let's go for it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
So,
That was certainly an interesting way to start the countdown, Rexy.
woo!
I gotta do the big whoa. Somehow.
Woo, 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 woo.
Wow, wow, wow! Oh. Okay, well, fair enough.
So, welcome to Crash Bingo with 3 games. Some of these goals have to be done in very specific games, but other goals can be done in any. That is not what I wanted to do. Great start. But we are both possibly in the same game or in different games. I know what I'm doing. Rexy knows what she's doing, hopefully.
But then I'm gonna be dealing with muscle memory to work with it as well.
I mean, knowing what you're doing is mostly overrated anyway.
It is.
Having something like a plan or knowing what you're doing is just, I don't know. Sounds like something for noobs. Well, we're experts here at Bingothon. We're just winging it.
Experts at improvising.
Yes, that sounds accurate.
Sure. I have a vague idea. Try to do, but I don't know if it's smart. I think it'll be a What about you, Rex? You don't have to say what it is, obviously, but you have a goal in mind that you do first.
It's just me pretty much going with complete winging immediately.
Okay. That was really fast. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Wait. Hold the phone. Rob realized he has a way better thing to do. Rob's changed his mind. I think it's... This is what I want. Alright. Rob has a plan.
Rob has plans.
Rob had a rough start. By the way, worth saying, every practice we've done, Rexy has won. So, I'm bizarrely I'm not used to being the underdog in bingo races, but I almost certainly am in this game. So, yeah, here's hoping I don't get completely wrecked. I think our last one was close. It was either 13, 12, or...
One was definitely very close, indeed.
First
It
one
went
we did,
down
I
towards
think. First one we did.
dealing with bonus rounds.
Yeah. But, each of the three games, it has slight differences to them. So, for example, Crash 1, you basically have very bare bones movement techniques. You can jump, you can spin, you can kind of run. I say kind of because there's actually a run ability, but you don't get that in this game. Crash 2, meanwhile, you start getting your more advanced movement techniques. You can start sliding. You get other things. For Crash 3, you get the full movement. You get double jump. You get a death tornado spin, which is kind of cool. And that's basically a quick rundown of how that all works. I have a goal.
There you go. Looks like somebody's beating Crash 1 first, which is an interesting decision.
I had to do something.
Absolutely, yeah.
Speaking of interesting decisions, can I speak to you about the interesting decision of someone deciding to donate towards this very marathon?
Oh,
Absolutely.
please keep on saying something.
Oh yeah, indeed. So we actually did get a $10 donation from someone named Floa258.
Oh, that name sounds familiar.
I don't know who that person is, but they've made a really odd decision with this. But either way, their comment says, as celebration and incentive for our first bingo on our host bingo, I donate these $10. What about you guys? Join me for donating for every bingo we get. In that case, I can only say bingo! And yes, that is for getting the first line for our host bingo. So
Nice.
getting further progress beyond our 1K total donations for Fred Hutch. And let's see how far we can go.
I will say I will also be doing $10 for every post bingo line. However, it might be a little bit before I'm able to get that donation in because of reasons. Particularly that I'm a little busy right now.
What do you mean you're busy?
What I mean is that there's an orange Bandicoot wearing blue jeans that really wants me to kind of go a little faster than I'm currently going.
Is that so?
I think that is so.
That's kind of crazy.
I think it faced a bit of a complication.
What's
I ended up
kind
loading
of-
a autosave by mistake, which already had the high level gems already collected, but I still did the request to get them normally. So that
Then I
was a
would
bit
say it's
funny.
fine.
Yeah,
Whoops. Just, try to use our
Yeah.
files.
absolutely, yeah.
Ooh, 2 gems from high level. So, 2 gems from high levels. Rexy went into 2 levels that have the word high in their name somewhere. High time, hang 'em high. I'm trying to think if there's any others. There almost certainly are. But yeah. Alright. So I feel safe. Alright, so I'm gonna explain what some of these goals are. Some of these goals involve getting gems, which most of the silver gems involve just breaking all the boxes in a level. However, there are goals, and there are also just other reasons why we might be after a colored gem. And the colored gems all have very unique reasons to go for them, except in the case of... Hang on one second. Ooh. Except in the case of Crash 1, where they are box gems, but you have to...
See what you did, Rob. You sniped me on that.
Yeah, I was wondering
Nice.
if I did. But, I gotta keep thinking about what I'm doing here. And I think I know what my next goal is gonna be.
Long one.
Some of these goals, like the one that I did, require getting a gold relic, which means that you have to go through the level very quickly after getting the clock. And yeah, that's... There are other ones. ELP stands for End Level Portal. That just means get to the end of the level. And most of the other goals, I think, are kind of self-explanatory. There's nitro crates. They're the green ones. And we have to, what is it? Spin a nitro crate in 5 levels? Something like that. So yeah, we are just rushing through. Unless Rexy or I changed. Based on the last goals that we marked, I think both of us were at least in Crash 3. Whether we're both still in Crash 3, I'm not going to confirm or deny what I'm doing. But I'm going to do that real quick. Oh, you just marked something. What did you mark? Oh, I didn't even see that goal. That's fine. You can have it. Didn't even see that goal.
Nice.
But Rexy got the slight lead on me. I was hoping I could pass Rexy here, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. So instead, we will just continue. But I do have something I want to do. I have a plan formulating in my head. Oh, it's not a good plan, though. It's not a good plan anymore. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. Do I have... Oh, actually. Okay, maybe I do have a kind of plan I can do. Okay.
If I end up trying to give away something, then that would be a little bit silly.
Oh, if you want me to deafen for a second, I can.
Okay, yeah, I feel, oh, no, I mean, I would have needed clarification from Mob in this one. But it's fine.
A clarification?
Because I'm trying to remember the certain amount of numbers for a specific kind of goal on the board, but now I just realized I'm trying to, I mean, I'm crunching things completely differently. And I'm realizing that I might have forgotten something.
Okay.
We'll cross that bridge when we end up getting there.
Okay, let me say so.
So, here's what I'm going to be asking now, Rob. When it
Sure.
says idle vehicles at least once, how many vehicles are we accounting for?
1, 2... I can think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can think of 6, I think.
See?
6. Crash 1
Okay, so-
hog, Crash 2 polar, Crash 3 para.
I said vehicles, not animals.
Oh. Oh, right, vehicles. Wait, so then what? Motorcycle, plane.
Well, we knew Rob wasn't very good with animals, but confusing vehicles with animals?
Nice.
Motorcycle, plane. Are there any others? I feel like there's definitely others. But...
Okay, so the reason why I'm asking this is because I feel certain that I have now gotten this goal. And I'm also counting the submersible and the jet ski on this.
Submersible. Okay. The jet ski definitely would count. The submersible I didn't even consider, but you're right, that should. Bruh.
Weird funny gimmick about Crash 3 is that there's vehicle levels to break away from all the platforming, because apparently precision platforming was not cool enough in the 90s. So, props to Naughty Dog for making these kind of things work on PS1 tech. And turning in jet ski in NST is a little bit awkward. You can't really do the down and directional pad for the hard turns. It just like skids as if you're on ice. And it's not a particularly pleasant feeling, but it be what it be.
Alright, man, I have a lot of things I kind of want to do, but I'm not sure what the smartest move is right now, which has me nervous, but I think I know what my next play is.
I have a great tip for you, Rob. Just think, what would Floha do? And just don't do
the
that.
opposite. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's the best tip I could give you.
Not
We've
a
learned-
terrible plan.
If there's anything we had learned about Floha in Bingothon Taskmaster, is that you can't really bring a camel into a baby gap to get it through the smallest gap. Otherwise, Floha would disqualify under those conditions.
I'm not even
I'm
sure.
honestly surprised you're actually giving like genuine tried. You should follow what Wildflower do, but on the contrary, that he should follow that just to sabotage him. That would have been funny.
Need to be very careful here and keep an eye on the board. Because I really need to know what Rexy's doing right now. Because...
Well, basically, I screwed up in the most spectacular way possible. That's what happened to me.
Okay. Well, you know, don't mark anything off for a while, okay?
For a while, I see what you did there.
Yeah, like, you know, at least like the next, I don't know, 10 minutes? That seems fair, right? 10 minutes?
That
10
does
minute, 10 minute, recount? I don't know. Countdown? Something or other? Words. I've done a lot of runs for Bingothon. This might be the most stressed I've actually been during one. I'm being genuinely serious. Because, like, every other race I've done, it's like, yeah, I don't care if I win or lose, but something about this one, I want to win. But we'll see what happens. What makes me nervous is wondering if Rexy could possibly be doing the same thing.
3 races before.
Yeah, me and Rexy tend to snipe each other quite a bit.
Oh, that's a lot smoother. I don't know what the heck happened there. I had never fallen off the last bit of Toon Time before.
Okay, that's what you're doing. Good news, that means I'm not getting sniped. Let's go.
At least not right now.
No, but I got this goal in the bag unless I royally screw up. Okay, nope, we're good. Alright, hey, that goal's done.
That tracks.
I really thought with certainty that that was possibly what you were going for. And I was nervous. Alright, but I know what my next plan is. Alrighty then. Actually, Rexy.
Guess what?
Is it possible for you to deafen for a quick minute?
And
then I'll post a message in Bingo section. You can undeafen. If you need a way, you can.
Yeah, I can do that. I've got that now.
Alright, so really quickly, I'm aiming for goals near the bottom left corner. I've already ELP'd Boneyard and Bug Life. Now we're doing Dynamite. I'm also going for the bottom left corner, and I'm keeping an eye on Nitro Crates there. I'm also need to get a green gem for row 5, column 4. So those are currently the 4 goals that I'm keeping an eye on. Also, Baby T hype, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna tell Rexy that I'm deafened. Hopefully Rexy knows what that means.
I've undeafened on command.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, well. That's a def. Right on cue.
Alright, 5-3. Makes me nervous. Come on. Crash, I need you to not be stupid.
Crash has very few brain cells. He is naturally stupid.
Yeah, well, I need Crash to be considerably less so. I need to look at my cheat sheet for something very important. But I don't have the time to do that right now. So Rexy, out of the 3 games, how would you rate your abilities in all 3? What's your best? What's your worst?
You mean in terms of skill level or overall? Skill level or
I'd say
overall?
skill level.
Okay, skill
Okay.
level. Yeah, I feel like. Oh wow, nice. Okay, I feel like my most proficient game would end up being Crash 3, mostly because of all the movement text that makes it super accessible to people.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. And then there's I mean, Crash 1 is a lot more about precision platforming, but the less we say about the PS1 games, the better. I know it's got its fans, but it's definitely not an easy one to end up doing, though. And then there's also, I mean, Crash 2, I know that has the neutral side spin, which is something I need to adapt to a lot more. And especially the time trials in the NST version are extremely strict because it didn't really account for the speed shoes to begin with. So it just ends up being what it is. So I'd end up ranking 3-1-2 in terms of my personal efficiency.
I think for me it'd be 3-2-1.
Do we have a moment?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Alright, because unfortunately, this is the end of mine and Pika's hosting shift.
Oh,
But-
no!
We'll leave you in the very capable hands of Zed and Charbunny.
Oh, yay!
They'll be able to read all of your donations for you. Make sure to keep your donations coming and everything. And yeah, good luck, Rexy and Rob. And yeah, we'll see you later.
Catch you later, Flo.
Alright, best of luck, and see you guys later.
That
See
is
ya.
the stupidest stuff I've ever seen. Hello.
Thank you, guys. There goes our organizers. Hopefully they get some well-deserved sleep this time around, because I've heard that during the events they usually take it a bit lighter on the sleep side of things. How's it going, Bingothon? Welcome. I welcome you back to my voice. I've been a host a few hours ago. I think Char had a shift before me, isn't that right?
Yeah, I had one earlier. It was a nice little overnight one for me. I don't remember what time it was in Europe, but hopefully it was a nice time for everyone watching as well. Excited to be back.
And speaking of the host that just left this voice channel, we have $10 from our very own Pika Stroff, saying this donation is a consolation prize to you all for having witnessed... excuse me, I'm gonna try this again. This donation is a consolation prize to you all for having to witness my Pictionary skills, that is in 3 air quotes, from earlier. I apologize to you all. No need to apologize, Pika. We love having things go wrong because this is Bingothon. This is just what we do.
See, unfortunately got a goal that I was going to go for, but at
Yeah.
least was not actively in the process of doing.
The issue that I had with Flaming Passion was that I kept on slipping before the final checkpoint, so I was like, stuff it, and decided to go for the cheap rocket launcher strats at the end, so it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to think about what my thinking is right now. I know what my very next moves are.
Well, while you're working on that thinking, I want to remind everyone that for our next run, which is going to be a Minecraft run, you can help us pick the seed. You can actually impact this event by choosing the seed that the runners will use for that Minecraft run. Right now, Chaos Bingo is winning, but it's only got $1, so you can go ahead and put in whatever you would like. That could be, maybe you're a fan of this game, you want to put in Crash is Awesome as the bingo seed. Maybe you want to put in, like, good RNG and hope that that leads to good RNG. You could put in bad RNG if you just want to see if that makes more chaos happen. It's a Minecraft seed, so it'd be your choice. Go ahead, get your donations in, and make sure you select that bid war and type in your own option. I'd love to see what you all come up with.
What's how much is the winning thing winning by?
Oh, it's winning by $1. So this is a very, very wide open bid war.
Someone please make the seed as Minecraft a train. That is
Please
my
do.
humble request.
Now, honestly, I'm kind of wondering what a housing cow seed would look like.
Alright, well. I
Those
can
are some
at least look
incredibly creative seed names. Wow.
I don't think we, I have this feeling that we need to actually let Charbonny know about the hidden lore of housing cow.
Wait, there's lore behind that? I thought that came out of nowhere.
Oh, there's lore. There's deep cut Bingothon lore going on.
Bingothon has
Wow.
deep lore.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not a good person equipped to explain it.
Yeah.
But...
It's every bit as deep lore as the rats you have seen elsewhere, Charbonny.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yes.
I like how you knew exactly what to tell me to get me to understand what's
Yes,
going on here.
exactly. Oh, well, I don't have this weird feeling that I just end up, like, skipping past something that I needed. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do this.
Oops.
I'm making a play. Go with that. Alright.
I love how suspenseful Lockout Bingo is.
Lockout
Like, I can see what's
Bingo
happening,
is-
but I can't say anything, and it's really exciting to just watch and go, what is each person trying to do?
Yeah, Lockout Bingo is one of my favorite bingo variants because
I knew I forgot something.
it not only is just bingo and requires interesting routing, but it really becomes a mind game. And with a generic bingo format like what we're doing, it's an even crazier mind game because at any moment we could switch games and be doing something completely different. So it is truly stressful, especially when you're the one who's consistently in a losing position. And you're the one who is doing dumb mistakes over and over again. I'm sure Rexy is probably too. Though. That one was not a mistake, though. That was on purpose. I just want to make that clear. Alright. So, what you doing, Rexy?
Me? I just did a bit of backtracking because I was not paying attention.
I wonder if that means you're doing that, or if you're doing something else, or what it is you're doing.
Well, something has definitely
Well,
happened.
I can confidently say I don't know about Rexy, but I just got my first game over.
Rip that. Never mind.
Wait, did you just mark something else off?
Yeah, I just marked 2 gems from hang levels.
Oh yeah, that's what I figured. When you said you forgot something. That was dumb. Rob, I need to stop choking. Please. Actually, I should probably just...
Yeah, choking is one thing, and then there's also being super cautious because, like I said, sometimes there are control issues compared to the PS1 versions that may end up screwing over muscle memory.
Yeah,
And
so...
would it be like this?
It's worth saying that both me and Rexy are actually more used to the original trilogy than any Sane Trilogy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But-
I bet Charbonny can vouch for me on that one.
Definitely can.
Yes.
I do want to provide a quick update though. So it turns out, after further investigation, our previous donation actually did go towards the seed choice bid war for Minecraft. So Chaos Bingo is still at $1, but the new leader with 10 whole dollars to its name is Rob Loves Trains.
Here we go!
Close enough.
Charbonny getting a crash course in Bingothon lore here.
I really am.
Oh boy, where do we begin?
So, Charbonny, let's ask the most important question to you. Do you think a monorail is a train, or is it not a train?
I'm gonna go with yes. My entire logic here is that I like riding trains and I like riding monorails, so obviously they must be the same thing, right?
All right, next question. Do you like bananas?
No, not at all. Unfortunate, because my rabbit loves bananas, and we don't have any in the house that I can give to him, so he has to make do with dried
bananas
ones.
are not trains. What about
Bananas are not trains.
What fruit do you like?
What fruit do I like? I like strawberries. I think strawberries are
strawberries are
adorable and the right amount of size. Like,
So
it's a good amount of
strawberries
fruit.
are pretty good.
Exactly.
Celeste.
I'm glad we're following along here. Sorry, what was that, Rexy?
I was about to say, strawberries remind people of Celeste, so we got a great gaming connection.
That's true. Some of the strawberries in Celeste are not trains. I will say that. Some of those gave me a very hard
Wait,
time,
did
but
you
I got them.
Hang on. Did you say some of the strawberries are not trains? Now
Correct.
I want to know about which ones are.
Anyone that I got last in any given area would be a not train. I think that's how this goes.
Did you know that
That-
strawberries are classified as nuts?
I'm gonna just do
Really?
this really quickly.
Yeah, it's like a fruit containing the seeds at the exterior of the strawberry. These are actually nuts. So, from a biological, botanical perspective, I believe strawberries aren't technically berries but nuts. It's really crazy. Such as like a tomato is a fruit, and I think a melon is a berry. I don't know. There's really crazy things when you go into the botanical classifications of things. That's just some little fun fact I wanted to spray in there while you're talking about strawberries.
Oh goodness gracious!
Boy.
I know we had the argument about trains, but I don't think we will ever make the absolute decision as to whether a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable in a generic bingo context.
Boy, it's a good. It would be wild if Rob had to rule what certain foods were in some sort of a Bingothon context. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Funny, because the Max and tomatoes you see in Kirby games, they would end up being defined in lore as fruit, whereas if you play Stardew Valley, you would end up growing tomatoes yourselves, but the game classifies them as a vegetable. And in a similar case, chili peppers are labeled as fruit because you can turn them into jam. I'm like, what?
In conclusion, this means that Kirby and Stardew Valley definitely do not take place in the same universe.
Absolutely not.
Alright, so here's my next question then. What about mushrooms? What do we feel about mushrooms?
I think they're fantastic.
But like, what are they?
They're fun.
They're mushrooms.
They're fun,
Get it?
right?
Because they're fungi, so they're fun. See what I did there?
Well, some
Good
people
one.
would say
See what
that
you
they're
did there.
vegetables.
Thank you. This is the level of creativity you can expect for the next 3 hours, just warning you all.
Oh,
It's
that's
perfect.
totally acceptable.
I personally struggle with eating mushrooms, but they do look fun, I would say.
That's very fair. I'm also a Mario runner, so I've got that too.
Yeah.
I have
Sorry.
I have the world record in Mushroom 11. If anybody has ever heard of this game.
Why does
I-
Mushroom 11
I-
sound like a football game?
I've heard of
a
it
football?
because of Taskmaster.
Yes, where I absorbed a bunch of non-existing animals, and we had to argue if they count or not. Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
an
yeah,
almost
that's
a
the
Taskmaster
one.
reunion right here. I realize.
Almost,
Partially, yeah. It's funny
Crap.
because yesterday I had a reunion with Boo and Proazak, and now I got one with Zet and Rexy. So I think the only one I haven't really had a chance to talk to this marathon is Nordic.
I'm curious about is Bluey a train?
No.
I saw a sneak peek earlier of some Bluey action, and I'm really curious. As we hit that 2K mark, we would get more Bluey, and 3K we get even more Bluey. So I gotta see. So the answer is no, Bluey is not a train. Any reasoning on that one?
Hang on, I gotta focus for a quick sec.
Got it. Okay, we'll hold off on those questions.
If-
Yeah, give me a second
If-
and then we can talk.
If I may chime in and leave you to your concentration, whatever you need to do. While Bluey itself, or herself rather,
Oh,
might
what
not
did you
be a
just mark off?
what we can do to
Me.
connect the concept of a train
Yeah,
and the
whatever
Bluey
that
costume is, if you lovely viewers want to start a donation train, you can make us reach the next donation goals to actually have Rob present his Bluey costume. So if you want to click on the donate button below stream or type !donate in chat, and all your lovely donations will go straight to Fred Hutch for research for cancer and other diseases.
Yeah, Fred Hutch does absolutely incredible work. They've, in fact, helped give over 80,000 people the COVID-19 vaccine in the last couple of years, which is a lot of people. I'm trying to picture that many people, and it's difficult to picture them all lined up in a row, but that's a lot. I know that makes such a difference in saving lives and helping keep people healthy. I know I've got an elderly grandfather. We had to go visit him a couple months ago, and thank goodness I was able to get my vaccines right beforehand, because that's not the sort of thing I want to bring as a Thanksgiving present to my elderly relatives. So appreciate the work they do there. They also do some really cool research to unlock how cancers and infectious diseases start and spread, harnessing the immune system to fight disease, which is really cool, and working to make treatment more equitable and accessible for more people. So definitely appreciate the work they're doing. All of your donations are going towards a wonderful cause. And speaking of which, Zet, I believe we have a donation. Would you like to share that with the audience?
1 second. We actually do have. That's true. Oh, well. Well, to speak of the devil, we just mentioned the name. Nordic from the Taskmaster crew has donated $3.33 and said, I have the perfect seed. #blame Floha.
That's incredible. This means we now have 3 things on the board for our Minecraft seed choice. Currently in 3rd place is Chaos Bingo with $1. Our new 2nd place entrant, Blame Floha, with $3.33. And less than $7 ahead in the lead is Rob Loves Trains with $10. So a very, very swingy bid war here right now. You can throw in a new option. Only an $11 donation is enough to turn the tides here. Or you can help change who's in the lead or give Rob Loves Trains the best lead you can. And keep in mind, you donate that $10, really makes a difference in that bid war. Also enters you in to win one of 2 Bingothon mugs. We have the neutral one, nice year-round one, nice classic pattern, or the super cozy winter one, which is my personal favorite. Both of those are only a $10 minimum donation.
Okay, so I know the lore behind I'm gonna quickly save here, why not? Okay, so I know the whole lore behind Blame Floha, but I don't particularly know exactly when that originated. That must have been before I was part of the team.
That is even before I was around, I think.
So
I don't have an answer for that either.
I don't have a
Maybe Zed
concrete
does.
answer either, but Floha being a co-founding member of Bingothon, at least to my knowledge.
Yes, yes.
He was in charge for a lot of the tech stuff and setting stuff up, I think, at the start. So when things wouldn't work, it was easy to say it was Floha's fault. So they said blame Floha whenever it was convenient. That's also a bit of Bingothon lore right there. Char, you're getting all the lore information. You're gonna be an expert on anything Bingothon after this run.
I'm learning so many things. This is great. I love to learn stuff. I'm also taking a look at this bingo board, which is rapidly filling up. It's always fascinating to see what lines are even left to claim by either player at this point. It's definitely getting heated here.
Oh, you did that? Okay, you are more than welcome to do that. So fun fact, Rexy, ELP 0 boxes. That is the first goal that I actually tried going for, and after 30 seconds, I said, "Screw that." And,
No idea why, but it's whatever.
No idea why, because I died twice and was like, I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I just immediately saw Koala Congo Dingle Dial, and I was like, hey, I think I could beat Dingle Dial very quickly. And then I just realized I couldn't remember how to double jump properly. But it be what it be. Anyway,
I didn't even consider boss level.
Okay, well, I know exactly what my next target is going to be.
No! I mean, nope, don't know what your next target is.
Or like, nope, Rob, don't die again.
What are you talking about? I never die. I have not died once while doing the whole run. Honest truth, have not died a single time.
Says the one who declared a game over within the space of 20 minutes.
Fake news. Sorry, that is not accurate. And I have no idea what you're talking about, Rexy.
Chat, I have to ask, is a game over a train?
Oh.
See, you're
I
catching
see.
on real quick.
I think this game is fun.
Yeah,
Yes!
not when there's pressure on you and people will judge you.
Sorry, you're doing great. I believe in you.
So if you didn't
Congratulations,
actually
you got
know,
this.
though, when we did the generic bingo tournament like a year ago, one of the goals on there was ride a train. And because I was the head organizer and the head referee, oftentimes I was the one making calls on what counted and didn't count. And the number of times I had people asking me about that goal specifically, I had to spend like 2 hours researching what makes a train, and it was a nightmare.
That is an intense amount of work. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. There are other goals that I had to do quite a stupid amount of research for, but that was the biggest meme one. There we go. I'm gonna mark that off.
There you go.
But I think I know what my next move is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Rexy, I need you to, like, just stop with the goals, because I am, within reason, able to catch up. But only if you, like, choke. Not literally. Like, don't die on me. But, like, I need you to, like, stop playing as well as you have been. Can you do that for me?
You're looking at someone who slipped up 5 times in a row back at Flaming Passion.
Perfect. If you could just do that another 1,000 times, you know, that would be fantastic.
But, you know what else would be fantastic, Bob?
Don't you dare mark anything off.
Sorry.
Oh, I knew you were getting that goal anyway. That's fine. You can have that goal. But, like, nothing else, okay?
I see what you did there.
But that means that you have now left Crash 3. Which means that it is very likely, knowing you, and given the state of the board, that you have joined me in Crash 2. So which level is the green gem? Because that can tell me what level you would have just done. And with that knowledge, maybe it can clue me into what you're doing next. Or maybe it's a waste of my time to think about it. I don't know. What I do know is I'm hopefully about to mark a goal, or I'm gonna cry. Let's find out which it is. I'm gonna cry. That is not what I wanted to see.
I can't offer you real tissues, but I can offer you virtual ones if that helps.
You know, the thought is appreciated, certainly.
Okay.
Okay, I think I just do again. The thing is that, especially at this point, we cannot accept it. It stresses me out. Okay. We'll do that. I'm gonna hope that I'm making the right call here. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, took 2 tries, but we got there. Alright. Oh, think I go for that now. At this point, I kind of need to start sniping Rexy, is what I need to do. Because if I can get a couple of good snipes in.
You did, yes.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I really didn't think that was a snipe. You were in Crash 1?
I ended up going into Crash 1 very briefly, yes.
Oh, boy. Okay, I didn't realize that. Wow, okay, that's good for me then. I didn't think that was going to be a snipe. Damn. Okay. That helps me. What level were you going for?
I mean, I had only just gone into the thing for the jungle rollers, and then you just went and just did that.
Yeah, so I was already in jungle rollers, and it took me 2 tries. First try was just 2 seconds too slow, and then got it. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta be careful. Alright. So, we are now, by my count, almost 50 minutes in, Rexy. How you feeling about your chances of winning?
Tighter. Absolutely tighter.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a tight race, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You do have the edge on me. So, I'd say odds are certainly in your favor, at least. But, all it takes is a couple more snipes. But...
Crap. Okay.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I have to really end up, like, thinking big time.
Yeah. Ah! Stop! Leave me alone. I'm not even sure how I'm alive right now, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's a... Sure! Can I go? Okay, cool. I really doubt I'm gonna be the one to get this goal, but you know what? Progress.
You don't know if you don't try.
Exactly. Maybe Rexy was like me and was like,
Me too.
that goal sucks. Let's not do it.
I'm trying to do math, because math works.
Math is very difficult, especially under pressure.
Well, while you two are thinking about your strategy, I realized that I have learned some more stuff about Bingothon. So if anyone else is brand new to Bingothon like me, did you know that it started in December 2018? And we've raised over $33,000 for various charities, completed 13 marathons, and branched out into various external events and content, including Bingothon Taskmaster, the Blind Bingo series, or the generic bingo tournament, among others. So thank you so much to everyone who's supported Bingothon across the years. And again, thank you so much to everyone who has donated this event to bring our current total for this event over $1,000. I'm still so excited about that because that's such a meaningful difference for Fred Hutch and for cancer research and for doing good things in the world.
On the topic of Bingothon's history, tag yourself. What Bingothon event was your first? If I remember correctly, it was summer 2020 for me. However, I could very well be wrong.
I legitimately don't know if I was there with the first Bingothon or not. Might have been the second. I don't know. I would have
I know
to check
you were
more.
definitely around longer than I was. So.
Yeah, Floa invited me and said, hey, do you remember the idea of a marathon that I did? Want to help out? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I sprung in. I started enthusiastically talking about how amazing the Bingothon mug is. And this is also what I can do right now because did you know that you can win a Bingothon mug? For just a donation of $10, you're eligible to win a Bingothon mug. We have a winter design specifically for this event, and also the more neutral general design. Both mugs are excellent. I have both mugs here. Fun fact, I have actually won them myself at previous donations, previous marathons via donations. So it is not a scam. You can truly win the Bingothon mug. And I use them frequently. And I would love to share that happiness of Bingothon mugs with other people from the community.
You know, one of the worst things about being a staff member for Bingothon is I'm not eligible to win the mugs.
Right.
Like,
Okay, serious question, Rob.
yeah.
So when you says 10 on 5 Death Root platforms, do you specifically mean the Death Roots? Or do you also count the gem platforms as well on top of it?
I mean, it says Death Roots, so I would say a Death Root
Yeah.
platform. Not a gem platform.
Fair enough.
Why? How many are you at?
I'm just like trying to figure out how that will work.
I'll
for
tell you
calculation.
this, I'm not at many.
You're not at many of them. Well, neither
Nope.
am I.
Perfect. You want to make that the last goal?
I don't know.
I mean, by all means, if you want to go for it, it's all yours. Or I'm psyching you out. Who knows?
It's all the psyching.
All about the mental game with Lockout. And it's all fun and games until you realize your opponent's better at the mental game than you are, which has happened to me a number of times. But for now, all I'm gonna do is do my best to do goals faster than Rexy does goals, and hopefully Rexy doesn't snipe me on anything. Because at this point, if Rexy snipes me on basically any goal, the road to victory for me becomes, I'm not gonna say impossible, but very
I think
difficult.
I realized I did something majorly wrong.
Huh?
I realized I did something majorly wrong with my calculation. It's fine.
Bit left out. No one asked me how many Death Skull platforms I had. It's 0 in case anyone cares.
Zet, how many Death Skull platforms do you have?
What? Death Skull platforms?
Yeah.
The bingo board. Aren't you at home playing
aren't
along
you
with this
doing the
video game?
bingo? Alright, low-key, I need to know if anyone else has ever done this during a Bingothon marathon. Has anyone else during any run just played along with the bingo? Because I have.
Ooh. That would be really cool.
I have a Darksiders 2 Death Mask because I bought the special edition back then when the game came out, but I don't think this counts.
You can get half a point for that.
I'll allow it. So what I'm hearing is that if I get to Zet's house, I can get one.
If you get to Zet's house.
I think that's. I think by the time you arrive here, the run is way overestimate.
I was gonna say you're in Europe, right?
Yes. It's just
that-
half past midnight for me.
Yeah, that's probably a no-go then, is my guess.
Call that a backup strategy, just in case.
Ooh. Backup strategy.
It's always good to have your backup strategies, right? Especially with the chaos of bingo, you never know when someone's going to snipe you. You got to have your alternate routes, you got to have your backup plans. What if the game patches mid-run and removes all of the rest of them and you were only short one and that's the winning square on the bingo board? Then, like, the only option left is to get on a plane to Europe and show up at Zet's house. It is, I'll admit, very unlikely, however.
Boop.
Back into
What
Crash
is-
2.
Yeah.
What is
I am speechless right now. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, but yeah, it's a very good plan.
I will say that what is much more likely is getting donations. We just had a new donation come in, 1337, very cool number, from Nordic, who says, Rob may love his trains, but we want to see him in a cooler shade of blue. In a house, in a cow, in a bluey costume. in a bingo-thon. There's so many things happening, and I do want to tell everyone that did change the lead in our Minecraft seed choice bid war. Bluey in Cow in Rob House is now in the lead with $13.37.
Bluey in Cow in what?
Rob House. Bluey in Cow in Rob House.
Okay,
You got
so
it.
Bluey is inside of the cow,
Yes.
and the cow is inside of my house.
Correct. That's how I'm reading this.
Hmm.
Now, that's only beating out Rob Loves Trains by $3.37. So again, people of the chat, !donate if you want to affect the Minecraft seed choice. I just love the idea that you can put in a string of characters, and that's the foundation for an entire universe in Minecraft. Like, the world that we're going to spend 2 hours in our next run is entirely dictated by what wins this bid war. And currently the winning option is Bluey and Cow and Rob House. That is what we will spend the next 2 hours exploring if that remains in the lead. So chat, either help extend the lead, get your donations in, all sorts of wonderful things there.
Yeah. Okay. I am officially like stressed. I mean, I've been stressed this whole run, but like more so now because it is coming very close. Okay. Everything's fine. I think. Everything's not fine. You already had 5 death platforms? That was quick. Damn.
Oh, we don't need the backup strat to go to Zet's house. I'm kind of disappointed.
Okay.
We can't get the schedule delayed this much, though.
True. That would be a pretty massive delay
Wait.
if we had to go that route.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm choking. Well, I'm not choking. I'm just freaking out. Slight difference. So Rexy's now at 11. I'm at 9. So Rexy only needs 2 more goals. Wait, have I? Did I already play this level? No. Well, sort of. I think I entered this level. I don't... Did I finish this level? I don't remember. I might be doing something that I've already done. I don't remember. I don't remember if I've done this level or not yet. I know I definitely entered the level.
I feel like the tension just keeps getting higher. The
Oh,
fewer
it
squares are
does.
left, the more chances that people are going after the same things. That one move can change the outcome of the race. I'm so dialed in right now.
Absolutely, yes. It gets nervous. Absolutely nervous.
Oh yeah, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Something,
Vomit
something,
on my
mom
sweaty
spaghetti.
already. I actually did have mom spaghetti for dinner right before this. It was good.
That's pretty amazing.
Funny coincidence. But yeah, you'll have noticed that we're now doing slightly harder goals. Or some of the goals we just haven't done because we didn't feel like it yet. I don't know. Not everything has to be insanely difficult. But I feel pretty solid about what I'm doing. I know what my path to victory looks like. However, it involves Rexy doing what I'm expecting Rexy to do. And it involves Rexy playing really badly over the next, like, 15 minutes. So, like, I would say the odds of me winning are about 5%.
That is
We'll see what
greater
happens.
than 0, if my math is correct.
It is greater than 0, but if I was a betting man, I'd be putting money on Rexy right now. Especially after the way I've just been playing for the last minute.
As long as there's still squares on the board, haven't crossed that threshold yet, you got a chance. I believe in both of you. This is exciting to watch.
Oh! Ah! I'm gonna cry. Is crying an option?
It's an option. Sometimes it is the healthiest thing to do. But you should always have people there to support you too, so we're supporting you.
By the way, I think we teased talking about the origin of House and Cow, but then never actually did. Just to quickly explain, I forget which marathon it was, but one of the earlier Bingothon marathons during Ocarina of Time, there was a goal on the board to get the cow inside of Link's house. Which is
Oh.
game. And I want to say it was Floha was either hosting or commentating or whatever. And instead of saying cow and house, it said house and cow. And what they say is the rest is history.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so Floha not knowing how words.
It's exciting that we have another chance to put cow in a house. I wonder if our Minecraft runners would be willing to put a cow in a house if Bluey and Cow and Rob House wins. Possibly not. I'm not signing them up for anything. But I'm just saying there are cows in houses in Minecraft, and Bluey and Cow in Rob House is currently still in the lead with $13.37, only barely over Rob Loves Trains, which is at $10. So less than a $4 difference if you would like to swing that Minecraft seed choice, or for a mere $15, you could put something completely in the lead, head and shoulders above the rest of the crowd.
Y'all want to hear something actually, really crazy? So, Rob doesn't actually hate trains. As far as using trains goes, they're not bad. Although I do have problems with Trenitalia. Which is the Italian train system, if people don't know. But that is a me issue, not a train issue. Speaking of me issues, I have not made any meaningful progress in the last 4 minutes. I don't know about you, Rexy, but
Meaningful plays, you're saying?
I said I have not made any meaningful progress. I'm still in the exact same spot I was in 4 minutes ago. So, by all means...
It's no longer goals from here, so it's just all about the psyche from this point on.
Yeah.
It is difficult that with bingos, a lot of times you can get some of the easier, more friendly goals out of the way really quickly at the beginning when you have all the energy, all of the focus. And then as you get later and later into the runs, as things just naturally become more difficult, that's when you also have to complete some of those harder or longer challenges that no one's tackled yet.
Yeah.
So many different times of a day for so many different types of games that I still don't know exactly when is my best performing time of day.
That too.
Gar, you seem fairly adept of what the course of a bingo game is. Have you ever actually ran a bingo?
I have never actually ran a bingo, but I have been thinking for the last 24 hours since seeing some of these bingo runs about what a bingo would look like for Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS.
Ooh.
I might put a bingo board together. Obviously not for this event, but maybe something I could look into.
I think that could be an absolutely fantastic run. This sounds like a very fun run. I mean, I know that we've had bingos such as creative music production bingo and stuff like this. So we would be on the intersection of gameplay and creativity with the Mario Maker. No, this is legit a good idea. Yeah, because I, as long as I've been in the community, I've never had a run in Bingothon. Basically because I just don't know what games I could run that are viable for bingo options.
I've said this before during Bingothon marathons, and very few people have taken me up on this offer. But as someone who has created, I don't know how many bingos I've actually created at this point. It's probably close to, if not in the double digits by now. Like, I am willing to help people create bingo boards. Or at least explain what makes a good bingo game versus not a good bingo game. But, I think Mario Maker has the possibility, but it might not be the easiest game to make a bingo for. I think it's doable, but I think it's about the way you go about doing it. Because essentially, well, first of all, I think what you would want to do is do it with the random course. Well, actually, you said Mario Maker for the 3DS?
And specifically, that version comes with 100 levels built in that have a mix of different level types, different power-ups, different challenges. So there actually is quite a few things. Like right off the bat, you could get at least 5 challenge medals in any level. Complete a level with Bowser. Kill a Bowser is different than completing a level with Bowser. Get certain power-ups. Those are some of the things that have been coming to mind. Unfortunately, the Nintendo 3DS network has shut down, so you can no longer, through normal means, obtain random levels to play. But there's plenty of things you can do in the game without that, which is kind of fun.
In that case, I don't know if you're familiar with the New Super Mario Bros. Series at all, but there's New Super Mario Bros. DS and New Super Mario Bros. Wii Bingo. Both very interesting. In fact, little behind the scenes thing, Rob may or may not be preparing to do one of them in the summer. Next summer.
Interesting. I have played New Soup on DS because that is the system that the physics are based off of for the Mario Maker game, the original set. Which is always fascinating to go play original Mario levels with just different physics. It's like, oh, we can jump like this now. Look. Anyway, we are not playing Mario Maker. We are playing Crash right now, and man, there's only 4 squares left on the board. Just 4 out of 25.
I need all 4 of them.
Yeah, Rexy.
Now, here's the funny thing about the 4 gems that require colored gem paths. I've wanted to actually chain Dynamite's Hidden Root gem as well as the Aegipus Rex gem. In the original PS1 version, you can actually get the Dynamite Death Root gem, then go for the Pterodactyl to take you to Aegipus Rex, and then when you get to the Warp Room, you would end up with both gems accounted for. In NST, that does not happen. So if you get the gem in the Death Root in Dynamite, but go to Aegipus Rex, you have to go back in Dynamite all over again to go and get that gem back.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, but it's whatever.
Fine,
And,
it's
I
fine.
must say, earlier I said I need Rexy to go for one specific goal, and that is the one I was hoping Rexy would go for, because there was no shot in any way that I was getting that goal. Because I knew Rexy already had 2 green gems, and I have 0 colored gems. So that's why I've been focusing on trying to get, well, basically everything else, because that's what it's coming down to at this point, is I need to do every single other goal if I want to win. And we'll see what happens here. But either way, I certainly have had a fun time. But we're gonna see what happens. That's all we can do at this point.
Chat, I would love it if you give our 2 runners your energy as they work towards these final few bingo goals. There are not many left.
Absolutely.
We've been playing for a while. I would love to see your words of encouragement, your emotes of encouragement, your energy emotes, your energy encouragement, whatever combination of those things you'd like to throw in chat for our runners. I would love to see it. You can also, of course, always donate and share your messages of support directly with these runners. And of course, sharing your support with Fred Hutch Cancer Center. So those are great options that you've got in front of you, but would love to see it. Let's go! Final stretch.
Final stretch.
I'm gonna try here. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a lie. I kind of know what I'm doing. I just don't know if it's a good idea.
Hardly anything else looks like a good idea now, that's the thing.
Yeah. I think about it. I'm a little surprised you didn't do that. I just thought of something. And I'm wondering, because I know at one point you had mentioned that you kind of wanted to ask a clarifying question, but then decided not to. And I have a theory as to what the question might have been, but it also might just be me not thinking straight. Anyways, not what? Maybe I just do that. Yeah, I'll just try this, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? You know.
I do want to remind everyone as well, as we get close to the end of this run, that means we're also getting closer to needing to lock in that seed choice for Minecraft coming up next. Currently, Bluey in Cow in Rob House is in the lead with $13.37. Rob Loves Trains is in second with $10. Blame Floha is in third with $3.33. And Chaos Bingo in all caps is in last place with $1. But this is a very movable bid war, so if you would like to pick that seed name or make sure that your favorite locks it in, please go ahead and get your donations in now.
I would argue that Chaos Bingo is not in last, but rather in second to last, and everything that was never submitted is in last.
I like that logic.
Come on, go, 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 go. I think... Okay. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing, even though I think it's the wrong call. Why is my phone going off?
Rexy is calling you to distract you.
I don't know.
That'd be some next level strats right there.
Maybe it was Rexy because it said scam likely.
Okay,
What
for
scam
the
are you
record,
running on me?
for the record, that was a joke. I do not want to accuse Rexy of
No, I know.
cheating.
Rexy
She's playing
If
fair and
Rexy
square.
had my number, I would be very concerned and be like, Rexy, how do you have my number?
115. My number is not 115, you know that much.
True, that's my number. Alright. I'm stressed.
Oh my gosh, how did I clutch that?
Oh no, you don't clutch anything. No.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You got nothing.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I don't believe you.
I think on that note, I can actually mark this now.
No, you can't. Yeah.
So I'm
I
going to
would
count
say.
all these. I did the eel deal in Crash 2. And in Crash 3, I did Gee Whiz, Hang 'em High. Let me keep thinking about these again. Dynamite, Doubleheader, Tomb Raider, which was just now, and Ski Race. So that's my 7 green nitro crate detonators.
GG Rexy. Locking out Rob out of that bingo board.
I was going for the platinum relics, but I was at 6 out of 7, I think, by my count. But I'm
Honestly,
might
yeah, I was
have
banking.
gotten confused.
Oh, here's the thing, Rob. I was banking you're going for platinum relics in for that one
Yeah.
because Crash 2 platinum relics are really bleeding difficult.
I have Crash 1 and 2. I'm currently in Crash 3.
All right, I see.
But
here's
it did take me a bit to do Crash 2, but eventually I was able to get the first level, first try platinum.
It's also funny because I also had progress on box gems from jungle levels, but then I
That's
realized
what
I would have
figured
needed
you
to
were going
either
for.
needed to either get the green gem in Crash 1 on top of the 2 green gems that I already have in the Lost City, because screw that, or the box gem in Toxic Waste. And I'm like, nah, I might as well save it for a late game goal just in case.
Why would the box gem and Toxic Waste help you?
Because that'll get me the box gem in Rolling Stones.
Hey. Wait. I think I can mark that off.
Hey, your platinum relics have been done. Nice.
Well, hang on. I'm technically entering the portal now. Yeah, that's platinum. There we go. GG's, Rexy.
GG, Rob. See, I did not
Oh.
turn it into a bloodbath or anything like that. It's all
No,
good. We're gonna
it
still
was
get different
close.
skills, yeah.
It was close, and I'm happy
Yeah.
with how I did.
I think
But,
I'd like to say we ended up showing a great show of what NST racing can be like. And here's the thing, we couldn't really do it the original games because Crash 1 has a funny thing where if you attempt to go for a box gem and die, then you have to restart your progress all over again. But on top of that, you've also got the bonus rounds, which after clearing a bonus round for Tawna in later levels, earlier levels get locked out because you've already made the progress. That's how PS1 memory constraints worked, I guess. So it made it a lot easier for us to configure it.
Game, yeah.
Yeah. So it made it a lot easier to make this a NST board. So maybe it would be.
What was the moment in the run where you felt like the tide shifted the most towards one person or the other?
I think Rob's going to say the entire run.
I'm not going to say the entire run, but I am going to choose a moment very early on. Which is very early on, Rexy got a lead where Rexy had 4 goals, I had 2. And from that moment, I was basically always within 1 or 2 goals of Rexy, but could never quite catch up.
He got a very good snipe early on for Gold Relic in Hang 'em High, Buglight, or Oedipus Rex. I saw that and saw the synergy with Green Gem and a Relic from the Hang level. As soon as I saw Rob end up getting that Relic before me, I was like, oh, he's probably gonna end up going to somewhere like Flaming Passion to get the Green Gem. And I'm like, I'll hold off on that for now, thunk.
Nope. No, it's one of those things. I think you have a better eye for synergy with this board than I do. Because I know what my mindset was I knew I wanted to start with Crash 1. mostly because I was confident you were not starting with Crash 1.
You're absolutely right with
But
this one.
what wrecked me is that there were basically no easy Crash 1 goals.
What, you mean Koala Kong isn't an easy boss?
The issue with... I did see that, and I considered it. The problem was I knew there was a good chance that you were in Crash 3, and that if you saw that goal, Dingodile is so much faster than Koala Kong.
Agreed.
So the issue there was I knew that if I went for it, there was a chance I was just sniped in the first minute, and that's exactly what would have happened. So instead, that's why I went for the Gold Relic and Boulder Dash, I believe that was. But I also knew, going into this, that I wanted to try to switch games immediately to throw you off. And I think that did work.
In a way, I would say that.
Well, I think you were very confused, at least, when I sniped you all of a sudden. You're like, I thought you were in Crash 1.
Yeah.
You certainly seemed a little... You certainly seemed a little phased by it, at least.
It
but,
was,
you know,
yeah.
you kept it together.
Yeah.
But, this board was really a Crash 2 and 3 heavy board. Not as much, I feel like, in Crash 1.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did end up using the Great Hall as one of my ELP with 0 boxes.
Why didn't I think of that?
Definitely an interesting board with a lot of creativity.
Yeah, there's a lot of creativity with these boards, and I am going to have to continue versing Rexy in this until I at least get one victory, but unfortunately that victory is not tonight. But, no, I'm really happy with how this board came out. I'm very happy with how I did. The first practice we did, Rexy won 13-4, so just to put into perspective, like, that first board, I did not know what I was doing, so to be able to at least have this be a very close race pretty much the entire way, I'm happy with that, so.
Great. I mean, speaking of close races, by the way, chat, you don't have much time left to donate toward that Minecraft seed choice. Only about a $3.37 difference between winners right now, so make sure you get your donations for that. But of course, before we leave this run, are there any final things you two would like to shout out or say to the audience?
Definitely play Crash Bingos. There's so many of them on Bingo Sync right now, made by so many different people. And I'm actually very thrilled that Sloths is going to run Crash Twin Sanity later tonight. Now, it's actually a lot more broken than NST would end up being, but I would definitely recommend that you end up seeing exactly how broke it can be just for the sake of getting bingo. Please do.
As far as for me, the only thing that I would say is I'm gonna do my best to have this board uploaded on Play Bingo soonish. So if people are interested, we have so many goals made up. It's over 100. And there are things that could have come up that didn't. For example, have 20 lives is one of the goals that could have come up. You saw that there were ones like hit a green exclamation mark box and hit the nitros. So we have a lot of goals that could have come up, and it's a really fun bingo. Definitely one that I am very happy that we did. Other than that, the only other thing I'll add is that if you at least found me somehow entertaining, I don't know why, but 4:30 a.m. tomorrow, roughly, maybe 5 a.m. my time, I don't know, 10 hours from now, I'll be doing Pokemon, and it's up to you all which Pokemon game I'm doing, so, you know. Fun fact, if Pokemon Black or Platinum wins, I have very little practice with those bingos in particular, so, you know. I'll leave you with that. If you want to see Expert playing, Crystal and Emerald's the way to go. If you want to see Rob struggle the entire time, Platinum and Black is the way to go.
Sounds like a fun time
just
either way.
Try do red.
So plenty of options there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I also just found out that Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Randomizer is now a thing, so I gotta look into that.
Ooh.
That is absolutely a game I would make into a bingo in a heartbeat. But not for this marathon. Not in time. But yeah, that's my thoughts. As much as I don't want to do a run wearing a Bluey costume, get to $3,000, and I'll do it.
Please do, everyone.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't see out of the damn thing.
Makes
Like-
the bingo even better.
Right.
Like,
I see no problems with this from my side.
The game is made for 4-year-olds to be able to play. Therefore, me being able to do it with only a fifth of my eyesight means that it'll actually be kind of challenging. So.
We'll definitely donate towards that one. But for now, thank you so much, Rexy and Rob, for this very, very fun Blackout Bingo race. Please stick around, everyone. We're going to be setting up for Minecraft, but we'll be back soon with more Bingothon.
Fred Hutch Cancer Center and University of Washington bring together the largest group of prostate cancer researchers in the world, all united to try to diagnose this disease earlier and cure it.
One of the things that's becoming abundantly clear is that prostate cancer is not just one disease. If you dissect a tumor, one cell sitting next to a second cell might be very different in terms of the proteins on the cell surface, the molecular changes, the DNA of the cancer that makes it tick. And so trying to sort of fold all of that information into new treatment strategies is the challenge that we're faced with today.
So we in the prostate program have a three-pronged approach. One is to improve the diagnosis with earlier tests, to tailor treatments with a precise method with genomics, and then also to improve risk assessment and maybe even prevent prostate cancer.
And it's been extraordinarily exciting to see the changes that have happened over the years that I've been doing this. The field has advanced quite a bit.
Yeah, good.
Our team of researchers at the Fred Hutch Cancer Center are taking a team science approach. All these disciplines coming together to really speed up the pace of discovery, speed up the pace of new research, and hopefully speed up the pace of better care of our cancer patients. So we're improving diagnostics on a few different levels. One is blood tests and non-invasive tests, but we're also looking at diagnostics such as imaging.
Developing therapies that are low side effect profile but have the potential to suppress all the key resistance mechanisms, all the biology that drives that cancer cell is something that we're very optimistic about, and that's stuff we're working on every day.
So if we can understand or identify the risk of prostate cancer, then we can screen more attentively, we can get them on clinical trials, we can engage them, we can give them a reason to get tested.
Donor support is more important than ever right now because it does allow us to have greater research endeavors than we would have previously.
These are the types of funds that we use to really move forward high risk, high reward studies that are going to help us to understand where the field's going.
We hope 5 years from now we'll be able to diagnose patients earlier. And then not only that, when we treat them something precise just to them to cure their cancer. And with your help, we'll conquer this.
We've got $25 from Stacy, a big fan of chaos, saying,
"Let the chaos commence."
Oh god, we've got a skeleton.
We've got $1 from Floha. Have some dirt.
Yeah, thanks for the dirt, Flo.
Hello there.
Okay, yeah, the donors are going through. Oh, 3 seconds of creative mode. No, I lost the carrots. It's been replaced with dirt.
It is I, Pikastraw, the catastrophe, and I am here to do very mean things to your realm.
Oh my god.
Here, have that RNG. Get cursed, lol.
Oh, Pika, that got me.
I believe the Dirt God has decided to help out with a $1 donation.
Now we're talking.
Cave Lighter, I have seen you, and I judge that you are worthy of receiving my dirt. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Bingothon! We just watched a very, very fun Crash Bandicoot run. We are currently setting up for Minecraft. Please make sure you get your last minute donations in for that seed choice bid war. Right now, Bluey, InCow, and Rob House is in the lead, but you could change that within the next few minutes as we get that run set up. And for those of you just joining us, all of your donations are going to support an absolutely wonderful cause in Fred Hutch. If you're curious to know the impact of your donation towards Fred Hutch and cancer research, $5 is enough to supply 100 test tubes. That is so many test tubes. $50, enough for 2 hours of a junior researcher's time to pursue new cancer therapy. $250 enables researchers to see which genes are switched on in cancer, and $10,000 buys a special freezer that can store tissue, DNA, and other samples used to unlock the mysteries of disease. With $15,000 raised for Fred Hutch in the past 4 years across Bingothon events, this is what your contributions have therefore brought, and all of your contributions can continue to make that impact and get those supplies, get those people in to help us make progress in that research. Oh man, this is such an incredible event, supporting a wonderful cause. Oh wait, Zet, how do we do? What do you think of the last run? I want to check in with you.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the last run. What a run was that? A lockout bingo, and Rob said in the end that the first race they did, the first lockout race they did, Rob lost 13-4, and now he lost 13-11. So he definitely did improve, but Rexy still was quite ahead of him, which is, I think, telling. And not necessarily telling, but, you know, I think Rexy definitely deserved the win, because as our Bingothon watchers might or might not know, we've had our very first season of Bingothon Taskmaster running over the past month here. And Rexy, as well as me, by the way, were participants next to Boo, Prozac, and Nordic in the Bingothon Taskmaster Season 1. And Rob made us he put us through a lot of stressful tasks. So I think Rexy obliterating him in the run there was just very, very justified. Now, if you, dear viewers, enjoyed us seeing and suffering with the tasks, I have something very exciting for all of you that you might or might not be happy about. Because you might see in our layout right there, we have this little, this big square with lots of little squares, and I wanna
Bingo
help
board?
out.
I'm learning a lot about bingos this event.
It is indeed a
Sorry.
bingo board.
Keep going, please.
Yeah, all good. Indeed, the bingo board, the host bingo. We're trying to fulfill another line before the end of the event, or at least one. I mean, let's see if we can do blackout. Anyway, so I have a task for all of you lovely viewers. And the task is the following. Find us a photo of the best video game ball. You have 1 hour to submit the photos by posting them in our Discord. The hosts will then judge each photo in the next intermission. Your time starts, well, not technically just now. We will start the time when you can submit your video game ball photos at the start of the timer of the Minecraft run. So you know when that timer has reached 1 hour. In the meantime, prepare your best video game photos. So please just go into your favorite video games with any, that have any ball lying around somewhere, and make a screenshot and share it on our Discord, which I will link in the chat. And make sure to have us judge your photos of the best video game balls.
I like this plot twist where you're now the taskmaster and all of chat is playing the game.
Yes, the power I have. Like a sports ball or a dad? That's a very good question. All the information is in the task. Oh, it feels so good to finally say this myself.
Wow. So yeah, for anyone who missed it, your job is to find a photo of the best video game ball. Whatever that means to you. There are no further clarifications here. You just need to submit it in the Discord before the 1 hour mark in the Minecraft run. And the host will judge it on stream and very loudly cheer or celebrate whoever has the best photo of a video game ball by that point in time. So up to you what that means. But as you're getting those photos ready, we're also getting ready for our next run. Last chance to donate towards that seed theme. But while we're finishing touches on that one, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back to you with that Minecraft run in just a bit.